Hey guys, what's up? You have no clue how I'm excited to do a pick card. I haven't done a pick card for a very long time, definitely since I haven't I haven't been on for a minute. So if you're new to the channel, awesome. If you've been there for the last whatever, cool. This is a totally different vibe. It's always a different vibe, right? Like the vibe's always changing, but like the vibe is still here to stay. Like I'm still obviously sparkles and you guys are my sparkles. Today we have a pile 1 and pile 2, pile 3. We are not going to talk long because, you guys, you don't need to. So we're just going to hop right into whatever pile you feel drawn to, 1, 2, or 3. You can look at the timestamps or you can just feel into it. You can ask for a number to pop in your head. Normally, I can tell before I click on the video, like, oh, that's my pile, like 80% of the time. I haven't watched as many, but I did used to watch pick cards, and like, they really are so helpful and so powerful, and I like the timeless aspect too, because like, I listened to a pick card that like, one of my people did like 3 or 4 years ago, and I was like, oh, it's so like, exactly what I need to hear. So anyways, yeah, I'm really excited, and let's do this. All right, pile 1. So what do you need to know right now? What do you need to talk about? What do you need to be about? If your guides could sit down at the table right now, what would they tell you? Look at your independence. Look at your shine. Look at how far you came. Look at how proud, like they're so proud of you. This is my proud card. You have become so vulnerable, so vibrant, so pure. You have done so much healing work, so much cleansing. I think this is a deck. I don't have a book anymore, but I think it came with a very personalized deck card, like a very personalized book. I think it got damaged or something, but the point is like you really have completely outdid yourself. And we can never outdo ourselves, right? I'm gonna take these off because they don't really sound like ASMR, right? They're like kind of annoying for you guys. Maybe you guys are just like so over any distractions. I feel like this is like a very independent card. Really lighting up with your starlight, starting to form your star, a big state of gratitude. I would really like to say like you guys have been very well achieved. Like look at all these cups. Like you have so many trophies, so many trying times that you've gotten through that has given you a trophy, that has given you like some kind of emotional outlook on life. You are highly talented, highly gifted. This could be like if you're a fellow influencer or a creative of some sort. Literally this person is dedicating their time, their craft to their craft. It's kind of a big deal, like they have really like are very well seasoned, like seasoned enough for the spider web to like form and like the blossoms to blossom. But the thing is, I think a lot of it, wow, I could have swore I already put that back in there, but yeah, didn't you guys already see that? I think I did. This transformation, you have been like, okay, so each one of these cups have been a transformation. Like each cup you have like, has come to a completion. It's something you found out about yourself, changed, a struggle that you had to overcome. You have literally transformed inside out. And then look, there's like this flower and like all these flowers, so that looks so cool. It's like the transformation of the season. So if your people could literally sit to you right now, they'd be like, good job. Good job at walking away about old cups. Even though you had to maybe leave X, Y, and Z behind, you are going to gain a whole planet. You're going to gain the ability to be seen too. This person is very well seen. Like there's the sun there, there's radiation, there's colors. She's dressed in stars. Like whoever you are definitely meant to not be in hiding. I think there was many layers of you that were like stuck away. And even though you're very talented and people may have known you're very talented and you might have caught people's eye, you are still cloaked. And you're at a time of not being cloaked. And I just got a yes. So anytime I get an ace of, like this is the cloak I was talking about, to like full blown, what's up? Like an ace means yes. So you have really broken through the old ways of being, really got a sharp edge and a clear thought process, and have really transformed yourself so much. And I also am hearing that the work you're doing is going to transform your life. And for you, a lot of the elements of letting your work be seen and not just anonymously or halfway, you really need to embody and share all of your work proudly, like comfortably, confidently, vulnerably, because that is where the growth is in. That is where more trees can take roots. Like, I almost see like these roots are like growing on top of the ground, and you have all these flowers and all these blossoms from the higher realms and from your creative projects, your creations. And we're at a point right now that you are highly being asked to let these ground into the ground, let these roots really be seen on the earth, really showcase. It's like you're part of this earth. And yes, we know you can go and tap into the ethereal and the other side of life and are very out there, but we need to not hide. You have so many skills, so many gifts, and like foxes are like sneaky or like fast or like darty, and you know, this is the Seven of Swords. This is like imposter syndrome of not feeling good enough. Like, I'm going to keep myself boxed in and like float above this. And they're like, whoa, 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 as above, so below. This is not allowed. Like, watch your thinking patterns, because you came way too far. And now it's time to really ground all these ideas, like in all this work. Your work is so close. It's like, this is like way high in the heavens or way low in the, like the waters. It's like, we got to find a medium for you. Okay. It's very important, because like a medium also, like as far as like where you're showcasing it. Social media is a really big thing. A local community, like an art gallery. There's something intuitively that you're going to have to make the efforts that you know that are yours to make. Like, I know you're super strong and I know you're a huge hard worker, but there's something about proudly say, I accept this. Proudly allow yourself to detach and be in this light. Proudly accept being celebrated and being seen. Go forward valiantly, courageously, boldly, on fire. Like, you're supposed to be admired. On fire, you're admired. Like, hey, like, I don't know if it's music or there's some kind of talent of some kind of creative element that you guys tap in and make something that is not even like been seen on earth before. It's not comparable. 7 of Wands, that can be a competitive card, but it's reversed. It's like there's nothing that could possibly touch what is your God-given gift. And the point is that I know the world and the past and your people and how you were raised and the way the world and society works might have been a little brutal or shut you down or told you or showed or proven to you 1,000 ways of why that doesn't work. But the world is shifting and there is a new collective and a new way of living happening. And what you were told does not mean that it was the truth. This is the Justice card. Sure, maybe there's some truth to it. Maybe there is some paradigm of reality check that has to be implemented, but there's also another script. There's also something else that is allowed to happen. I just got an ace. So what they would tell you was, congratulations on your transformation. The transformations that you're doing now are not going to be as heavy because you have done so much deep internal healing. The transformation now is basically just untying yourself to say, yes, I accept this. Yes, I'm not going to be frozen in the tundra, locked up, and I'm not going to like hide myself away and trap myself and bind myself to just not being seen. It's like when you click on like the game and then like the character lights up, it's like you're right there. Like this mental fog and this cloak is gotta like come out all the way, and you have to share and express all of you. And that is what the eyes need, and that's what the world needs to help with the challenges we face. You have some type of unique imprint or unique perspective or something that only you can bring. And I can't say that enough. And I'm serious. Like, I don't care if like a million people do what you do. The way you do it, the way your life and the pain you've had and who you are and your soul coding, you are the only one that has this touch. Because what's happening is like, it's moving through you. It's like, it is you. And nobody else is you. And it's okay to celebrate others. But there's a real big fact right now is that nobody has all these elements combined to, or had this story and journey to bask in the creations and the success that is meant for you. So we're going to see really quick anything else, like what's the next step for my pile one? What's the next step? Like really quick. Next step, guides, thank you for being here for pile one. What is this next step? Well, this was kind of reversed. They're saying reverse. Don't make it hard. Don't overthink too much. Get organized. Get your paperwork organized. There's stuff flying around. Get clear. Get things locked down. Get consistent. Get on schedule. Do you want to be this dude? Like, oh, you know, drop what's heavy. Drop it. I'm sorry, but drop it. I'm not sorry. And if there's stuff that's flying around or untucked or unorganized or old or outdated or needs to be put into data formula to make it more simple, or taxes, or I don't know what it is, but get it together. That's the advice. It's like, get it together without being rough or dramatic. And look at this dude. It's like, man, yeah, this is up. Answer your phone calls. Collaborate. Start seeing yourself as, oh my God, I'm going to do all this work and it's going to be like, ugh. Start seeing yourself as, yeah, I'm that person. This is who I am. This is my life. Look, do you want to be, which guy do you want to be, my friend? Like, this is full of girls, guys, whatever, but we just have a storyline. It's like, start visualizing and being the lifestyle now to go from this to this. Many of you are independent, are supposed to be creating your own independent work, because that was a boss card as well. And even though you guys got a lot of heart, you know, you can boss up too, like be this and that. Okay, that is the beautiful messages. Don't indulge. There's some stuff changing with your routine. Take care of what needs to be taken care of. And you know what needs to be taken care of. And I'm proud of you. And they're proud of you. Like, that's a big thing too. Like, if I don't, like, this is soul family. And this is like all of your like soul guides and stuff, like hugging you and being like, wow, you really transformed like a whole legacy. Thank you. So there's a lot of gratitude for the truths that you're bringing and the things you're bringing into balance. Look at that. And the alignment you're bringing to the family tree of what walked before you and what walked after you. Wow, with a little bit of an Irish tone or whatever. That came through like a Celtic nature. If you heard that, that was funny. All right, pile ones, I'm super excited. Thanks for coming on. Liking the video is cool because it's like, oh, hi. And then like, yeah, like subscribing if it resonates, more than likely it will resonate again at one point. But either way, I'm sending you lots of love, and until the next time. Hey pile 2, what is up? How are you? What's going on? I hope you're doing super well. I hope you're rolling. I hope you're getting things like balanced out. You know, you chose the black and white deck with I don't even know what color this is. Ooh, black and night, okay. Ooh la la, black and white with red lips on top. This is like getting fired up, and also loving self, and also love, like love and love being golden. Oh no, this is funny. Y'all already got me on a a wavelength I'm not even sure about, my friends, but we're going to figure it out. Right now, if your guides could sit down at a table with you and just be like, hey, this is what we want you to know. All right. Don't be scared about your work. All right. I don't think they're scared. These are like baddies. Oh my gosh. 10 of Wands. Don't make work so hard. Don't think that work has to be hard. What is this 10 of Wands? We're on pile 2, just so you know. So I hope that pile 1 had this message kind of at the end. So by the way, pile 2. Calm. Chaos, calm. Calm, fun, ease. It does not leave you hard. You guys are so used to living in chaos and so used to things being wrong in a daily life that your people are like, listen, drop it, drop all of it. You don't have to be so on guard. Like, so also like 42% to 70% of you might have shoulder, neck, or rib cage, heart, like that throat and heart chakra is what's coming through. Like boundaries, being able to relax, fight or flight, being able to be relaxed. Oh my gosh, I got this one all the time. Impulsive, hasty. Don't be hasty. Don't feed into gossip. Don't be worried if people are gossiping about you. Okay? Some people, you're working really, really hard, I feel like. And I think, some people think they know what is going on with your life and they don't. Some people think that you're having a lot more difficulty than you actually are. And some people think that you have it very easy. So there's something about finding more relaxation and harmony in your life with the people, like a partner or with love. There might have been a situation that was messy. Okay, we just got the Tower. This is for my people with like love and connection and figuring out. There was a lot of major stress and I feel like it's almost reached a completion point with the 10. It got so heavy and so negative and so bad that it had to get recommitted. Things were so out of balance between you guys that it had to, this is the only one that last time, okay, this is like not like pile 1 now. It's more of like a love thing, like a person in your life where there was a lot of weight and a lot of lessons. And you guys are coming out of that and into more understanding, more joy, more compassion, and have really transformed. Like something has ended. You might have been in a situation where you were had a karmic connection in your life, that there was interference from a third party, like somebody that was like trying to interfere with your like connection or pulling on you or pulling on your other person. There's something about something was messy and like you had to, somebody was lower vibe and you had to put some distance up. That's what they're saying, that good job for putting up distance with someone or something that was trying to offer you something, but it was poison or it was egoic or it was surface value. For example, I had a friend that fully 100% was in a very secure relationship and somebody came into, all right, double chariot. Somebody randomly came into their life and was like, hey, like, oh, exactly, just like this. They were like, hey, what's up? Like 3 of Pentacles, that's a third party, you know? And it brought a lot of conflict because this person was somebody they knew from a past life. And they really thought that that person was like telling the truth. But in reality, that person couldn't hold space for them. Oh my gosh, what in the world? This person could not hold space, and whatever they were going to offer was going to be poison or was going to be a lost opportunity. You do not want to lose an opportunity of something golden. Oh my God, you get it? Because we got the Ace of Pentacles, which was golden. And I'm just going to put this people over here. This is the path that you need to stay on. Can you see? Okay. And then this is the path that really, this is upside down and it's like covered in like poison ivy. And this guy or person or girl is like, let's go, come on. But in reality, it's not clean and it's not golden and it's not pure. So this is like an attraction or something that like appears to be really good or could have had a sensual vibe. This is full of conflict. There is pain in between. This is the truth. This is a karmic, this is a soulmate. So let's see, what else for the soulmate connection for my collective? It means yes. Yes, this is the truth. Yes, this is the truth. Yes, this is the way. Yes, this is the decision. Yes, your mind and your body knows. Even though your soul felt a pull, you know this is your path. This is your path. This is your golden. Let's see what this is for my collective. This was an egoic thing. This is a low vibe. This was something that was mirroring you or showing you something that it was something about an ego wound. This person was full of themselves or overly cocky or felt like they were gonna sweep you away or your person away. And it was a very nasty, this Eight of Swords and the Five of Wands, you don't want that vibe. We want truth, we want new beginnings, we want honesty. And I think what happened was that this actually activated something to get better over here. But because you were over here, it really made things go sideways for a little while. But now your people are like, listen, no more sideways, no more second guessing, no more ego. Like this is like a soul path that you're being called this way. Yes, there was a lot of pain involved in this. Yes, it was very confusing. Yes, it felt almost unfair. Let's see. Yes, there was a familiar connection because it was a past life connection. So there was like definitely a bond, but just because there's a bond with somebody doesn't mean that they're there to stay. Sometimes it's there temporary because this is here to stay. This is a legacy. This was just an exchange. This is something much more solid, much more grounded, much more faithful and harmonized, balanced, and secure. This was a heart-based connection. This is the pile that chose this one, and this was something to do with the heart chakra, love, pain, and commitment, and what commitment means. And there was an imbalance trying to break the commitment, but instead of breaking it, it caused the things to be talked about and communicated, and for things to be brought to the surface so that they could be taken to the next level. Okay, so that is the message for that. Like, it's like they can be rebuilt after the darkness. It's like there's a rebuilding of something. So basically somebody came into your life at the perfect time to cause friction or to cause you to see something, and now that is closed up with that Ten of Swords. Like, it's came to an end, and now your soul can go and move on and leave this behind and move on to new vibes, more peace, more less conflict. Okay, move out of arguing, out of drama, out of low vibration. And okay, so Spirit, what are they moving into? Oh my gosh, not having to contend with it, seeing the truth, not having to second guess, not having to wait or think about or replay anything. Look at this, double fives, like five is, oh my God, triple fives, 555. That means humongous change. Okay, change, boundaries, like this is kicked off. Like, I'm setting the tone. She's putting her foot down. I am focusing on love. I am not going to give something my power. I am seeing for something for what it is. I am seeing the imbalance. I realize that this connection would be a low vibration and drag me down. My harmony belongs over here. And I'm going to stand up for it and I'm going to fight for it because it feels like very more powerful than what this would be. Okay. So that is what your people are very proud of you for getting a handle on it and looking at your own flaws and looking at the other person's flaws and taking accountability and really saying yes to making these changes to bring and restore more harmony into your life, for seeing love versus infatuations, or seeing the lessons and story and the logic behind the beauty. Even though something looks beautiful, and I'm not saying that there isn't, we don't have to go after everything beautiful or fix everything or take on other people's pains or stories. So you guys are very heavily empathic. And so this was a really big deal. This was a very powerful time. A very powerful... Oh my gosh. There goes all my cards. Wow. Okay, we already have the Emperor over here, and again, I was like, this is a very powerful connection. This is just to validate, this is a very powerful connection. This was a more, I'm not going to say abusive, but like a karmic, unhealthy, divine masculine energy, and like this negative, like devil vibe of like attachment and pride. And over here, there's so much more freedom and not having to overthink. There's more consistency and more power for you and more harmony and bliss. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna go pick up my cards. I'm trying to figure out what that would mean. Oh, okay. Well, they were kind of messed up a little. So I feel like when I pick them up, it's gonna be better. You just got 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. It's like, it's going to be better when I pick them up. But I was hurt that they just spilled like literally 9 decks on the floor, just like spilled everywhere. But it's going to be okay because it's going to turn into something beautiful even more. So that's your messages, my friend. Very specific. I'm sending you lots of love until next time. Alright guys, what's up? It's Shelby C. Sparkles. So much. Welcome to my page. I'm so glad to have you. Thanks. So this deck was actually missing for a really long time, and I was organizing and getting some old stuff out of a closet, and I was like, oh, I remember this deck. I think the deck actually box got pitched. And then blue, this is like truth. Like the truth. So I'm asking right now what your guides would sit down at the table if you were talking to them at the table right now. Like, what would they tell you? So there's something about, they're very proud that you are finding yourself, that you're being honest with yourself. And because I feel like this was a lost deck, I feel like there was a huge part of you that was lost. And I feel like it was really lonely because there was so much to you, but things were like at a distance. It's like you were this and the cup, and you couldn't be the version you wanted to be until you grabbed the cup. But instead of grabbing the cup, you would just go work on like gray stuff, trying to pretend that you had the cup in your hand. But in reality, spirit was asking you to grab the whole universe and grab this cup. But I think there was fear, and I feel like you didn't know how to say yes. And I feel like you were so broken. See how this is like 3 pieces? It's like you were so broken that you just kept making more brokenness and nothing would grow or have any substance to it. But now you're in a state of, I am the magician. I am the one who makes the stars and the mountains and this and that, like the eagle, the ancestors fly within me. I've accepted my magic. Like this is the 8 of Pentacles, like toiling away, doing the basics of the work, making just like boring coins. So that's not working and nothing feels fulfilling. Yeah, because you were supposed to be this guy and you've seen yourself as this guy, but the world didn't see you as self as this. because you would refuse to take that. Because if you take that, then what happens? Well, you're figuring out what happens right now because you're doing just that. You're taking it, you're enjoying it, you're sipping it, you're holding it. And now people are actually coming to you now that you leveled yourself out, handled your emotions, healed your emotions, know yourself, are more comfortable and confident with yourself. Now people are coming to you like, hello, help. Can you help me, wise one? Because you really upgraded yourself so much that literally people are coming to you for your knowledge. It's like this whole time you've learned a million ways not to do something. This whole time you've been in so many weird predicaments that it's not even funny. You've branched into so many unknown territories and timelines, and you have accumulated immense amount of strength because of the struggle, because of the wounds. You are 1,000% a wounded healer, a wounded warrior. You are somebody that is super, like, had an incredible amount of power and have been living like a Hercules life of just not having it activated fully. And it's like your guides are like, good job. Good job at accepting that this is your path. Good job at, okay, that really wasn't supposed to be there, but I feel like because you accepted your path, you're gonna get some surprises. And let's see, I see a lion, I see strength, I see community, I see blossoms, and then I see money. Money, money, money. Money. Security. Because of, that was funny. Dude, I don't even know how that happened, but we're here for it, right? So strength and more financial strength to build and create more. Instead of toiling away with like the bare minimum and bare threads, I think your soul's gonna have enough now to take out more projects because you're fabulous and you have a million ideas. And I feel like you're like, all right, guides, like, what's going on? Like, I'm making the most out of these 3 little baby cups, but I know my power now and I need to be able to do more. And Spirit's going to be like a happy surprise, be like, hey, turn around. Here you go. I feel like your people are telling you right now, yes, there's a struggle. Yes, you're tired. Yes, you don't see any more that you could really possibly do. But judgment, that's the angels from a high. That's the angels that have watched over you. This is an angelic gift that's going to put you from this state into a every single one of these things that you've done because you've been so faithful, because you've been so honest, because you've been doing all the healing work, because you've been so dedicated to the service and the teaching and the magic of others, and you've been so lovely and loving, and you've been so committed to your path. You have been so committed that I can't even like describe the amount of kindness that you've given to the world. Look at this. This is like somebody who's like, I am an honor. Yes, what is my mission? Next mission, please. Yes, I am of duty. I am of service. Like, you have been at the beck and call of Spirit. I feel like no task you have said no to. You've explored and went into really, really wild scenarios. And every time you get like a small blessing that you know was supposed to happen. But I think your people are like, listen, you're not just going to get a small blessing. We want to light all of you up. We want you to receive this. You see how it was exploding out of her heart chakra? It's like, they're like, hey, we're going to give you some big power. Now that you have the correct perspective of how to give, how to receive, when to say yes, when to say no, when to have boundaries. Now that you have been suspended in midair and have had to learn how to go through the void and understand life, we're rewarding you with this upgrade that you've done, with this strength that you've done as a lion, as a leader, because you've invested into your path and your soul mission so much. If your people were at a table right now, they would say, hey, we're here and we're going to be giving you more than scraps. We are giving you something of high substance so you can plan and you can carry out even something bigger and brighter. Like, now that you have the knowledge to utilize these tools, we're going to be starting to storm your life in the best way possible. Look at this, 3 of Pentacles twice. And I got to cover this. There's going to be messages coming through. There's going to be opportunities. You're going to be asked to collaborate. I don't know if it's with a storefront, a podcast, if it's an online community. There's somebody or something that's going to recognize you or see your highest potential. It could be a soulmate connection from a past life. Somebody that really is told by the gods, like that, hey, you need to connect with this person. There's something about you're going to be highly sought after, but you're going to know who's who. You are smart enough to read through people that you're not going to have to worry about what opportunity you're taking, because your gut, your soul, look at this. Like, your gut, your soul, your work is like a big deal. Your work is a big deal. Like, for you literally just to get the 3 of Pentacles, boom, boom, 8 of Pentacles, boom, boom. This is a craft. This is a talent. And this is a pentacle. This is like an earthly thing that you offer or do or create or have. You have something of very high value that is going to be very needed or wanted or inspiring. There's something inspiring about your process or what you're doing. So expect, I'm not saying like expect, I hate expectations, but you're having soul family sent from the divine. This is like an angelic card. This is like the ascended masters are watching over you right now and are like rewarding you. I just seen the 6 of Wands in my mind. I was thinking of it and it just popped out. So this means that you're being celebrated. This is a milestone. This is recognition. This is like decorated with like flowers around your head. Like, this is like your work and your dedication to the mission and service. We see you, and we're going to award you with more and more and more pentacles so you can grow more and more and more. And you're so wise and so ascended that you're going to know exactly what to invest in. So this is a group with the most pentacles. Pentacles, 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 pentacles. Okay? Pentacles, 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 pentacles. This is like to do with money, resources, finances, work, career, projects, opportunities, collaborations. Like, this is not small potatoes, okay? This is something that is probably going to be one of the biggest things. Oh my gosh, the 9 of Pentacles just flipped out again. This is one of the biggest, this is gonna, I hear this is gonna set you up for life, and I just got like a light goosebump. It's like, whatever you've done is not going away, and it's just gonna continue to grow, and I feel like you're building a legacy that's here to stay. And the flat out is that I think it's here to stay even after you are dead and gone, because there's something so special and that powerful that even when you're an angel, people will be watching because it's that big of a deal. You are that big of a deal. Like, so I'm so proud to be in this loving connection with you and to know you, because I know these cards, and these cards are horrible when you have to go through what I've seen that you go through. And here's this 8 of Pentacles again. It is so here for you. So just say yes. I super appreciate you. I'm sending you lots of love. I enjoyed this. Please subscribe, because more than likely, if this resonated even a little bit, there'll be something along the line that you'll need to hear at a later time, 2 months, 2 years, I don't know. Either way, I'm excited for you, and I couldn't think of anybody more that, oh my gosh, that deserves this recognition and reward. So lots of love, and until next time, my beautiful sparkle community.